Hi everyone, it's Sue here. I'm sorry that it's been so long since I've done a video. I'm just uploading the video after my nutrition visit. I'm very late in doing that. I've been very busy um, and feeling a little hurt my shoulder, fell about a month ago, and it's really been bothering me, and I have to see the doctor on Monday. And I just have a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff going on with my mom, who has Alzheimer's, and she's still living at home with my dad, but there's just been a lot of stuff going on with her. And then, doctor's appointments for me, between my doctor's appointments, her doctor's appointments, meetings and things like that I've been, seminars and stuff that I've been going to for that, for the Alzheimer's and stuff. It seems like every single day I have something going on. So I saw the nurse, so my second visit out of 3 is done. Today is Friday, so on Tuesday I see is it Tuesday? Wednesday I see the surgeon, and I think it's Wednesday. It's either Tuesday or Wednesday. Oh my gosh. Where's my calendar? I don't even know where my calendar is. I'm so scattered right now. It's awful because I have some projects, scrapbooking projects I have to get done. And anyways, so it's either Tuesday or Wednesday next week, which is good. And I saw the nurse for my consultation. I had my quiz. They did a quiz based on what I learned at the nutritionist, and the nutritionist starred everything that was going to be on the quiz, so of course I studied, and just basic questions. It took me like all of 5 minutes to do it, and mostly multiple choice or just an answer. And so one of the questions she said I got wrong, and I said, no, I didn't. It said, how many weeks after surgery do you need to be on the stage 2 diet? And I had the book handout, and I was just reading it just seconds before I walked into that office, and that one of the things that was starred that said you're going to be on the post-op diet, the stage 2 diet, which is like the liquid diet, for 4 weeks after surgery. So she said, well, it's 2 weeks. And I said, no, I have my book right here. I opened it up. And she said, oh, okay. Yeah, we have to redo these books, she said, because it's 2 weeks. So I did put on a couple pounds in the 2 weeks that I had been seen. A couple. 6 to be exact. I hate to admit that. I really hate to admit it. But I had gone out for my daughter's birthdays. Not that I ate anything bad, but I did have some alcohol. And I haven't been really diligent, and so I'm going to get diligent. I'm not really stressed about that, having put on that weight. I know that's not a good thing, but I'm not stressed about it because I'm still down well over 30 pounds. So anyways, I'm just going to start, being more aware, and I'm back to the stress eating. Fortunately, we don't have any bad food to stress eat for the most part, and it's quantities. I have to go back to the cutting back on portions and things like that. So I'm eating a lot of vegetables and no extra carbs, no breads, no pastas, no things like that. But again, I'm just finding myself just wanting to eat, and so I have to really get my mind back where it was, in the beginning. But again, there's been a lot of stress, and there's going to be stress in my life, so I have to really learn how to deal with that, and I'm well aware of it, which is a good thing. I think that's before I wasn't aware. I was just eating, and I wasn't really aware why. I was just doing it. And so now I'm really aware of what's going on and why I'm eating. I haven't not eaten, but so I have to really work more on really making myself, really saying, okay, this is why you want food. And again, I'm not getting fast food. I'm not doing anything like that. It's just that my portions have increased. And so, again, something I'm going to work on. The nurse said that, so I see the doctor, if I see the doctor, I'm just looking at my calendar online here. If I see the doctor on the 18th, which I think is when it is, which is Wednesday, she said like 6 weeks after that for surgery, and I kind of winced. And I said, my knee is giving me a lot of pain. My shoulder has nothing to do with it, but my hip is starting, my SI joint is acting up because it's coming time for another shot. And so I said, I need to have knee surgery. Now, the plan is to wait about a year after I have the weight loss surgery, and that's if I still have a lot of pain in my knee. The doctor and I had discussed waiting about a year, and hopefully the weight loss is going to help my knee. I mean, there's no denying that there's no cartilage. It's bone on bone. So I'm going to have pain, but I'm hoping that I'm going to have tolerable pain with less weight. Right now, I'm still having quite a bit of pain. So either way, whether I have to wait a year or whether the decision is that I don't wait a year, or whether the pain is well under control and I can wait more than a year, which would be wonderful, the sooner I get the surgery done, the better off I am. She said that, he does 1 to 3 surgeries on a Monday. It depends on the complexity of the surgery, which I don't know how they can do that because I guess he'll know ahead of time if someone has a hiatal hernia that needs to be repaired or whatever. But anyways, so 1 to 3, and then sometimes they can book on a Wednesday if there's OR time. So and she said she was going to send a note, and she said for me to talk to the doctor about it, but I'm really hoping that they can do the surgery sooner than the 6 weeks, because 6 weeks would bring me to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the 29th of April, or the 27th of April, is sometime in that time, if he does it on a Monday. I'd really like to have it done before then, but I'm going to do what I have to do. So, I take my daughters to Foxwoods, which is a casino a few hours away from me, every year for their birthday, and they just had their birthday, and timing wasn't good for me to do it, and I promised them that I would do it, sometime in May when my birthday is. And then we started talking, and we said, maybe we're better off going before I have the surgery, because I'm not a heavy drinker, but when you go to the casinos, you get free drinks, and I'm going to want to drink more than I normally do, and not drink to like get belligerently drunk, because that just doesn't happen to me. However, I'm just going to want to do it, and we are bringing our own food, so we decided it would be best if we went, and it would be fun, my last hurrah before my surgery. Not that I'm going to go crazy or anything like that, but and I just need this right now too, just to get away. We're actually, there's going to be 6 of us going, my daughters and their boyfriends. I said, oh, ask your boyfriends to go. And then I asked my husband, Jack, and he's on the same diet I am, but he's not having the weight loss surgery because his insurance won't pay for it. So I asked him he said no at first, and then so I said, well, I'm gonna look at hotels, and I'm gonna, book one. And I said, would you want to go? Because I don't want to sit there. And I said, well, what if I found a place with an indoor pool so you could hang out at the hotel and then come pick us up if we are not able to drive, and things like that. So he said, oh, I guess I could do that. I could bring my computer and all his toys. So he said, oh, sorry, I do this every time in a video. Oh my gosh. So anyways, so he said, wow, I could sit by the pool, sit in the hot tub. Yeah. So I found a hotel. I know it's like 30 minutes away, but it really doesn't matter. $50 a night, and it actually has really good reviews. So we have a plan to, we can take one car to the casino with the 5 of us. He's going to stay at the hotel, and then when he wants to come join us, he can, or if we need him to come pick us up, he can. So that's the plan. So we're going, all 6 of us, so we're going to have a really, really good time. So I'm really excited. And it's the 27th to the 29th of March, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the last weekend in March. And I know that I'm not going to, I see him on the 18th. In order for that to interfere with my surgery, let's see, he will have to schedule me for March 6th. Let me look at 2 weeks. So 1, 2, I have to do the 2-week pre-op diet. So if I started on the 23rd, the 30th, 1, 2, technically if he did surgery on April 6th, that would be a problem for me, because it may not, well, yeah, because of the alcohol. I was going to say, because I can do the pre-op surgery diet while I'm there, that's no big deal, but I wouldn't be able to have the alcohol. But anyways, and the chances are of him doing surgery within 2 weeks after he sees me are slim to none. So, I can have it the 13th, if he's willing to do that. So, which is 3 weeks out. And then I can start my pre-op diet the 30th, that Monday. And then, and this is all speculation, so that would give me 2 full weeks of the pre-op diet. I could start it the day after that we come back. But it's all speculation. I don't know if he's going to be able to do it that soon or not. But to be honest with you, if he says, you know what, I can do the surgery, I am going to actually start the pre-op diet this weekend, tomorrow. I'm going to start it anyways, because I just need to jumpstart, and I need to lose, I want to lose some pounds. So I'm going to start it tomorrow, which is Saturday, the 14th. So if I see him next week and for some reason he says, I can do the surgery on the 30th, I'm going to cancel my trip to Foxwoods. Because I would have already done the pre-op diet for 2 weeks. I would have plenty of time. So, if he says he can do it that soon, then I'm in. You know what I mean? Technically, he could really do it 14th, 1, 2. Yeah, the 30th would be the first date that he could do it. And if he does say he can, 2 weeks from when I see him, then I'll cancel the Foxwoods appointment, the Foxwoods vacation. So that's the plan. And I can do free cancellation on I don't get charged for cancellation on the hotel rooms if I cancel them by the 25th. So I have plenty of time. And like I said, if he does say, yeah, I can do it in 2 weeks, start your pre-op diet right now, I'm in. I'm already started, and I'm, I'll do it, and I'll cancel. We'll just go to Foxwoods some other time, which is totally fine. So anyways, that's my deal. But I think the likelihood of that is very slim. I'm not getting my hopes up for that. It would be wonderful, and I wouldn't say no to it, that's for sure. So anyways, even if he said he could do it the week after, you know, I could keep my Foxwoods and just not have any alcohol, and that would be fine too. We could still go to Foxwoods because I could do my pre-op diet while I'm at Foxwoods, just not have any alcohol, and that's not a problem at all. Just bring my own food because our room has a refrigerator and a microwave, so that's really, really easy to do. So I'm gonna go with whatever he tells me I can do, and again, unless he says, you know, it's on the 30th, I'll have to wait and see, you know. That's the day after we would come back from Foxwoods. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what he says, but I don't think there's a lot of hope that he's going to do it within 2 weeks after he sees me, but you never know. My tip for today is, well, first of all, you know, I was honest with you that I put on 6 pounds in 2 weeks. Don't get discouraged if that happens. Again, for me, I've lost over 30 pounds. I'm still at like 33 pounds, 34 pounds. So it's really not a big deal. I know where I went wrong and I know what I did wrong. So that's the thing, you know, if it's before the surgery, it's not after the surgery. So if you are, you know, really on a losing streak as far as losing weight, and then all of a sudden you put on weight, and you can know, you know why you did, just pick yourself up and keep going. You know, just do it because it's worth it in the end, and it's not worth stressing over having put on a few pounds after you've lost, you know, more than 30 pounds. And the second tip is, and I wish I brought this upstairs, I'm not going to go down and get it because that would just totally interrupt the video. Look up the Vegetti, Vegetti. I bought one and I love it. I use it with summer squash and zucchini, and it makes, go on YouTube, and you're watching YouTube, go on YouTube and type it in, and you'll see there's demonstrations on it. It is a wonderful thing, replacement for pasta. Like I said, I use it with summer squash and zucchini, and I put, like, I saute it with a little bit of olive oil, little bit of the flavored butter, the herb, and just like a teaspoon, and maybe a tablespoon of olive oil. The other day I put onions and peppers in it. I had green peppers, red peppers, yellow peppers, and it was, I could have just eaten it, just that. We did have pork with it, but I could have just eaten that, and that was it. It is so good, and it's so quick and so easy. So it's one of those kitchen gadgets that, you know, if you want to avoid carbs, and, you know, some people, it's hard, but for me, it gives it, it's got a good texture. It's easy to use, easy to cook, and you season it up. Lots of garlic, lots of whatever spices you like, season it up. Go for it. And it is really, really good. I'm really glad I bought it. It was $10, $9.99 at Marshall's, of all places. So that's my tip of the day. If you really want to, you know, substitute your pastas and give it a try, get a Vegetti and look it up, and make all the jokes you want, because it's fun, because we do every single time. And we even did, my Vegetti has a first name. Yeah. So anyways, so it's awesome. And the other tip is that don't get discouraged. If you're in the waiting phases, the phase is the waiting. Don't get discouraged, and just life happens. Keep on plugging, and go on, deal with it, and just move on. And today's a new day. So that's all I have to say for now. I will be back on after I talk to the surgeon, hopefully with some really good news. I don't know how long it's going to take for me to get my appointment date after that, but I will at least come on after I see the surgeon. So thank you everyone for your support and for watching my videos and for your great comments. And I will really try. I'll get this uploaded today, and I'll try not to wait so long to upload my videos. Alright everyone, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.